Good morning, guys. How are you? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Are you good? It is Wellness Wednesday, but it's also Workout Wednesday, so I hope you're ready to hoop and chat with me. Emma, you good? Let's do this. So if you've got your hoops, let's grab your hoop and go. If you haven't got your hoop, what do? You either sit there and enjoy listening to me ranting and raving and drink some water, or you can stand up and you can do a little run pump on the spot, really low impact, just get your steps in, moving your arms. Or you can sit up tall on the edge of your chair, sit up tall, do your zip up, relax your shoulders and do tiny little Russian twists like this. And if you look at my top, can you see what's happening? See the wrinkles in my top? That's what your core muscles are doing. So there's a few options for you. But if you've got a hoop, step into your hoop. Let me just pull my top right down. Place your hoop onto your lower back. Step the right leg forward. Turn the hoop to the left, keeping it on my body. My zipper, imaginary zip is done up, and launch. Boom, we're off. I'm hooping. So, did you hear when I said about doing my zipper up? You literally imagine you've got freshly washed tight jeans on and you're zipping upwards. Get used to doing that zippy up feeling. Now, if you can manage to make that an internal zip, even better. We don't want to bear down. We don't want to be pushing down on our pelvic floor. And when you learn to zip upwards, when you do your contraction for your core muscles, it's much better all round. When you just brace, you tend to push down on your pelvic floor, and that's not very good. So, just a couple of little top tips for you there. When I'm hooping, you can see I'm just pushing my hips forward and back. Can you also see what's happened to my top? It's gone up. So, a top tip for you is tuck your tops in your knickers, your pants, your trousers, your skirt, whatever you're hooping in, because it's really annoying when your top goes up and it's on your skin. So there you go. That's a basic hoop 101 for the launch. The last thing I want to say to you about hooping, I'm just going to put a timer on, by the way, so I don't talk for too long. You want to hoop each side for about 2 minutes. That's it when you first start hooping. Once your hoop's broken in, doesn't matter. Hoop as long as you want to go. It's fine. Right, so I'll talk about fitness first, then we'll talk about ageing and tweakments after. Yeah? So it is Workout Wednesday or Wellness Wednesday, and I hope that you're all going to take some time today to do something towards your health, fitness and your general wellness. So your general wellness, it might be just taking some time out, it might be spending time with friends, it might be going for a nice walk, you might be sitting there reading a book, it might mean you're just not stressed out of your nut at work, or if you are at work, it might mean at lunchtime you down tools, you go out and you have a walk out in the sunlight, not on your phone, no scrolling, and just chill. Wellness can be a lot of different things. I also think your wellness goes hand in hand with your workout, because to look after yourself, you should be exercising. Number of ways you can do it. Like I just said, everyone should get out and get some fresh air and get some sunlight, get some daylight. That would be fantastic. Everybody can do that. Another way is you can be hooping with me now or running on the spot. Another way is you can be doing the daily challenges. All about the core, all about the core. I've just recorded today, so I'm going to put that up in a minute so you can have a look at that. You might come and join the subscribers with me, so I coach you every day. Maybe you want to come and do a class with me. If you do, there's 2 more today. If you live near me, I live in Swanscombe in Kent, in the UK, DA10. I am teaching Walk Fit Silent Disco tonight in Castle Hill from 6 to 6:30. And if you don't live anywhere near me, but you want to train with me, I'm teaching Express Biceps and Triceps at 7 to 7:15 tonight on Zoom. So they are paid classes. If you want to join, let me know. What else? So that's all the fitness side. Oh, there's other stuff too. There's, I've got my Fitter in 15 workouts, MenoFit, and I've got Project U. So if you want to know about any of that, give us a shout. I'd love to have you with me. Right, let's talk about ageing, shall we? If you're a newbie, by the way, you are stopping at this point now and changing the other side, because that was 2 minutes. Even if you keep dropping the hoops, still go the other side. Right, so yesterday I went live on my Facebook. So at the moment I'm here on Instagram and I'm here on my Facebook. On my Facebook I went live after I'd been to have Botox done. And I was sitting in my car just talking to you guys. I was also sweating in my car because it was really hot and I had the windows up so that nobody could hear me talking to you guys. So I'm going to put up my little journey. I'm going to show you where I went. I went to this lovely place called Nouveau in Crayford, and I see a lady called Natalie. I only go to Natalie there. All the girls are good, but I only go and see Natalie. I have had, with ageing and stuff like that, whether you approve of Botox or not, by the way, can I just say, don't give me any grief. I'm only talking to you about, we all have different choices whether we do it or not. I am standing here now looking at you, there is not one bit of makeup on this face, and that's how I always am. I'm just here, bare bones. It's just my face. I've cleansed, toned and moisturised this morning, and when I go out I will have like SPF on my face as well. I forgot to do that, by the way, this morning. I've already walked the dogs, that was a bit bad. So I'm just here, bare bones. I wish, I was saying this yesterday, I wish I was one of those ladies that could do immaculate makeup. I really do. But I'm 52 and I think if I haven't nailed it yet, I don't think I'm going to nail it really. I really would be like to be a bit more high maintenance. I'd like to have my nails done and my face done. It's just not me. It's not going to happen, unfortunately. So I don't have the option of hiding anything, if that makes sense. Whereas makeup, those of you, who can, it's like when I do go out, if I go out and I actually have my makeup done for a particular event, wow, it's amazing. Honestly, I wish I could walk around like that all the time, but I can't. So unfortunately, I'm just here, bare bones of it. I'm also a little bit unfortunate. I've got very, very thin skin. So when I was younger and having my babies, they loved scanning me because they're like, oh, it's so easy to scan you when you've got thin skin. Not so great for ageing, but there's nothing I can do about that really. I just have to stay really well hydrated and look after my skin. And I'll tell you what, a top tip, if you're not using it already, wear an SPF on your face every single day, not just in the summer, through the winter as well. Wear them. You can get the primers. I've got a couple of different ones. I've got one from Care that I put on every day, or if I'm going out, I've got one from Charlotte Tilbury, and there's another one, I have 3 actually, and that one's from Beauty Pie, and they're all SPF 50, and I wear those all the time. But unfortunately, I'm going to be truthful, hands up, I've only been doing that in about the last 10 years. If I'd done that when I was a lot younger, I'd probably have a lot less sun damage on my face. I've never been one of those people to lay out in the sun, but unfortunately I have got, a few sort of like darker bits on my face and stuff like that. And from hormones, have any of you had that? I used to have it so bad down my cheekbones, it looked like I had really badly applied dark blusher on my cheekbones, and it's just like from the hormone imbalance. That was actually from the contraceptive pill. So unfortunately, I don't hide it very well, if that makes sense. I'm just out here, bare bones. So I went and had Botox yesterday. I have had it before. I didn't start having Botox until I was in my 40s. I'm the girl that doesn't even tend to take a headache tablet when she's got a headache. So actually sticking Botox in my face is quite a funny thing for me to be doing, really. But do you know what? It's one of those things. I'm in front of a camera 7 days a week, and I don't think anybody would be telling the truth if they said that they didn't feel a little bit self-conscious or it didn't make you aware of yourself. And then especially when you get nasty trolls saying really detrimental things about you, it would be very, very hard not to be aware of my ageing face and body. And I'm not saying that that's not what's going to happen. Of course it is. And I'm not pretending to be 20 or 30. I'm not even pretending to be 40. I am what I am, but I would like to look good at whatever age I am. And if that means a little bit of Botox is going to help, then hell yeah, I'm having it. And I did. So I will keep you informed of how I get on with that. Right, I've been now hooping about 6 minutes. So if you are new and you change, you definitely need to stop. Here we go the other way. Ready? Watch the launch. On the back, push. Got it? If your hoop keeps dropping, just squat down, pick it up and keep going. You can do it. The other reason I had to have Botox is not only have I got my lovely thin skin, so I'm going to definitely be more prone to wrinkles and stuff. Unfortunately, I am an absolute sugarholic, which I am trying incredibly desperately to reduce. This has been an ongoing battle all my life. I have got the sweetest tooth in the world, but sugar, some of you will be watching now, what's the problem? There is, it ages you on a cellular level. It's not just outwardly, although you do age quicker. If you consume a lot of sugar, it unfortunately has a really detrimental effect externally and internally. So again, that's another top tip reason to stop consuming extra sugars. Just don't do it. but unfortunately we do. But I have got like the most expressionate face in the world. Any of you been watching me for a while, unfortunately my face, I'm just like an open book. You know what I'm thinking all the damn time. But I guess at least you know where you stand with me, really. If I'm sad, you know I'm sad. If I'm angry, you know I'm angry. If someone says something to me and I'm thinking, what the actual F, my face says, what the actual F. It's terrible. I cannot hide at all. So I'm hoping that my Botox will just ease that off a little bit, because when you are so expressionate, if I had, I always wish that I had a resting BITCH face. I really wish that I did, because people who have got those, they're much less lined. Have you ever noticed? It's amazing, but it's because I never bloody smile. Unfortunately, I smile, I frown, and I've got the lines to prove it. But hopefully the Botox will relieve some of that. So I thought we'd talk about tweakments today. So I've already covered, obviously, your health and fitness is key to everything. Your water intake is massively, really going to make a lot of difference. You know, as I say, inside and outside, even glowing skin, you want to be really well hydrated, and that's quite simple to do. Reducing your sugar intakes, again, so we're doing dietary, so we've done exercise, we've done hydration, and now we're just talking about tweakments. So when I said to you it's really, really important to wear an SPF, I do wish I'd done that sooner. One of the most embarrassing moments of my life, you know you have certain moments in your life you remember and you cringe, was I remember seeing a lovely lady doctor who went into aesthetics, and this was probably about 10 years ago, and we were talking about skincare, and she was showing me this, it's like this little powder and a brush, and you just brush it over your face, and there, boom, you're done, factor 50. And I was like, oh no, I just won't use it. And she's like, what do you mean you won't use it? I was like, no, I won't use it. It's a bit like when people go to me, oh, I haven't got time to exercise. And I'm like, it's 1 minute. They go, no, I haven't got time. I was that person about putting SPF on. You know where you cringe? I think about it now and I'm like, you absolute idiot, Emma. She must have been thinking, twit. I would have been. I can't believe that I was like, oh yeah, no. So literally, that's what I said, I came really late to looking after my skin, so I'm lucky it's not a lot worse. Now, I wear it. Okay, this morning I forgot to put it on, but I will go and put that on in a minute. So wear your SPF, and I don't mean like, you know when you go on holiday, you buy your bulk standard stuff and just slap it all over you. There's so much of it now, and the primers and stuff like that, they're great, and they've got that SPF in there. I'll put some pictures up later actually, some of the ones I've got. Really, really good and lightweight, and again, you want lightweight because for me, I'm exercising all the time. I don't want that to go into my pores and clog my face up. So again, there's just some things to think about. So that's daily skincare. Do you use a vitamin C serum? That's meant to be one of the best things you can use. Some people use retinol. There's so many different things. I do get most of my skincare from Beauty Pie. I've been using Beauty Pie for a while, and I have found a big improvement in my skin. I have recently just tried Tropic, so I've literally only just started trying that, so I'll let you know. And I liked the idea about Tropic because I'm very much trying to, don't laugh, that I've just said I've had Botox and I'm about to say I promote natural stuff. I try and promote as much other natural stuff. So when I'm thinking about what I'm putting in my face, Tropic's all is natural products, so I don't know, I like the idea of it. Even though I've still stuck Botox in my face, I know, honestly. You don't have to explain to me that it's like I know. But hey, I'm a 52-year-old woman. I need the help if it's there. Something else I've tried, profhilo. Have any of you heard about profhilo? So profhilo is almost like, I suppose the best way of explaining it is hydration for the top of your skin, but in, a bit deeper, you actually inject it in. Now, if you're all thinking, oh my God, I don't like needles, I don't like anything like that. It's not that, oh yeah, jab me. I don't, but it's a really good treatment, and it's a deeper way of moisturisation into the skin. It's meant to help stimulate collagen, etc, etc. So yeah, I just wonder if any of you tried that. So you normally have 2 treatments. You have one and then you have the other one about 4 weeks after, and it's meant to really, really help. And I don't know if any of you noticed, as you do get older, the plumpness goes. You know, the plumpness of youth. Bum cheeks and face cheeks. I've always had really high cheekbones. I've had really big cheeks. I actually like my face slimming down as I'm getting older. I don't like the dangly gel bits, but I like my face slimming down. I've always had really, really chubby cheeks. But like my butt cheeks, I'm having to work harder at trying to keep those because my muscle rate is decreasing. Unfortunately, that's another thing as women, another reason why we need to be training to get more lean muscle, or keep our muscles there in our body. I totally forgot what I said. Oh yeah, so Philo's meant to sort of give you that nice youthfulness, plump and glow. So that's something else. Obviously, vitamins and minerals from your food. You can take supplements as well. Don't know what you think about supplements. With supplements, I will say you do get what you pay for. When you go and buy them from the supermarket now, there's a lot of bulking agents in them as well. So that's not as natural. So that's something to think about as well. Right, I have been talking for ages, so I think I should stop. I'm going to give it 15 more seconds. So I've covered so many subjects with you today, but I'm going to pop that up. And when I told Natalie yesterday that I was videoing it, I did a little video outside the shop and I did one in. She said, all right, let's do a code. And I was like, what? She went, right, we'll do a code. And then if any of the people who watch your stuff come, we'll give them 20% off. So that's good, isn't it? You'll be getting 20% off. So if you want to know that, I'll stick that code up as well. Because, I don't know, how do I say this? When you go and have Botox or fillers and stuff like that, there's quite a wide range of prices on the market. And some people are a lot cheaper than others. Sometimes people are cheaper because they're starting out and they're obviously promoting themselves. I always remember someone saying to me about Nouveau, about the prices, but I have found, if I'm absolutely honest, and why I keep going back now, because my results are good every time. I have had Botox in the past when I first started, and it made my, if you look, here, let me stop. If you look at my face, my eyebrows are fairly high. They're not, and it made my brow really heavy, and I ended up looking really, really tired. It was really bad. I was really, really upset. So I'm very, very fussy about who sticks any Botox in my face, because obviously if I'm going to do that, I want to look better, certainly not worse. So I'm very, very, very particular about who I let stick things in my face. So where I was going with that is, obviously if you can get a discount as well, any money off is lovely, because it's worth investing and paying properly for what you get, you know. So when people say you get what you pay for, it's kind of true. It's like when I'm doing my fitness, you know, I've got a free group that you've got so much information, you've got quality instruction from me, but out of the 1,900, did you hear that? 1,900 members that are in that free group, it's minimal. I mean, I put a big post up yesterday saying, right, guys, if you don't join in, I'm going to start deleting people off. Still, only about 10 people even answered out of 1,900. That's ridiculous. And do you know what? They don't value it because it's free, which is such a shame. And again, you know, maybe, like I said, you get what you pay for quite often. I also think when you pay for something, you value it more. It's just, anyway, that's just my thoughts today. I'm going to stop rabbiting on now because I'm sure you've got things to be doing. Guys, if you want to talk to me about anything, you want any information about anything I've talked about, you want to come and join me tonight for a class, DM me or stick it in the comments. I always go back and read these later. And thanks for watching, and I really look forward to seeing you soon. Okay, so see you soon. Bye. And what about my little Facebookers? Temple Spa products. Oh, okay, I do like a recommendation. Number 7. Do you know what? I used to use that, Jill. I used to use number 7 for quite a while. Why did I stop using it? I think I stopped using it because I found Beauty Pie. I think that's why, actually. That's probably why. My daughter uses number 7, but obviously she's a wee young'un. And anybody else say anything? Lots of you are there. Okay, well, anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this morning's chat. I just think it's nice to talk about all sorts of different things, isn't it? And then if one little bit of information makes a difference to you, then fantastic. Guys, have a fabulous day, and I really look forward to seeing you soon. Bye. Oh, and my subscribers, I know Jill's one of my subscribers. Let me know how you got on today. I've done loads of stuff in there, and your free class, or your class as part of your membership. I put that up last night as well. So that's a really good way of working with me for little, low cost, high value. And I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.